tackle a topic involving getting hurt on the job. Joining us, as always, are award-winning attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Saramboli. Guys, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Dave.
All right, here's the question of the day. We've got one from John in Freeland. He says, I hurt my back at work, and the company is telling me I have to go to their doctor that I have heard horror stories about from my coworkers. Is that my only option? Do I have to go to this company doctor?
The answer is yes. Under the Workers' Compensation Act, for the first 90 days, you must treat with the company doctors. And when you're injured, your employer should give you a list of the doctors. If they don't, sometimes we argue that you can go outside where they're telling you to go, so they have to give you a list of doctors. But the general rule is, first 90 days, you must treat with company doctors. And you're right, a lot of the times they don't have your best interest, but that's the law and you got to do it.
Well, yeah, and if you've been hearing horror stories about this particular doctor from your coworkers, what we would absolutely recommend is that you immediately get to an attorney that handles workers' compensation. Because what they're going to be able to do is when that 90-day time period is over, they're going to be able to get you to somebody that's going to be able to help you. And because in a workers' compensation case, you're going to have to submit testimony from a doctor as to your disability, the nature of your disability, and how it prevents you from working in your job and the capacity that you're doing. So it's really important when that 90 days are up, you get to a reputable doctor that's going to be able to help you physically and then also help you in your workers' compensation case. Without that, you're probably going to lose your case.
All right, it sounds to me like if you get hurt on the job, these are the guys you want to talk to. How can our viewers get a hold of you?
They can call our office at 714-HURT. They can see us on the web at 714hurt.com, or they can call the studio and use the hotline.
Do you answer the hotline?
I do. That's what I do an hour a day now.
That's where I find him when he's not at the office. Or go to our Facebook page. And if you like us on our Facebook page, you can post a question. We'll do our best to answer it on an upcoming Law and You segment.
All right, see, they're not only professional, but they're personable. Attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Saramboli, thanks so much for being here for today's edition of the Law and You.
Thanks for having us, Dave.
Don't forget to get your question featured here on the show. It's PAHomepage.com, or keep Greg busy by calling that hotline.